The Last House on Ash Creek wrote a Leatherface horror story rated for mature audiences. It was just after midnight when Hannah's engine died. Ash Creek Road was a stretch of rural nowhere, twisting, unlit, and long forgotten by GPS. She had ignored the warnings, the gaslight, and the urge to turn around an hour ago. Now all she had was the soft buzz of crickets and the creak of something moving in the woods. She stepped out of her car with her phone's flashlight trembling in her hand. 0 bars, no signal, but in the distance, maybe 200 yards ahead, she saw it, a house, one single, sagging house at the end of the road. Its porch light flickered like it was alive. She didn't want to go there. But staying was worse. The front gate was open. The house moaned in the wind, its wood rotten with time and things worse than time. Hannah climbed the steps slowly, boots thudding on the boards. She knocked, no answer. Then she saw the chains, rusty hooks, a hammer hanging on the wall like it had a story. Inside, the air was thick with meat and mildew. She called out, "Hello." My car broke down. And then she heard it, the chainsaw. It started low, a hungry growl, deep in the belly of the house. Then it screamed. She ran, out the back door, through the tangled brush, sprinting into black woods like her feet were on fire. Branches slapped her face, thorns tore her coat, but she didn't stop, because behind her, stomping like thunder, was the monster, the butcher, the thing in skin, Leatherface. He roared behind the chainsaw, his mask of flesh wrinkled with rage, his breath huffing like a beast, and he chased with one thing in mind, meat. She ducked under a fallen log, hid in a shallow ditch, covered herself in leaves. Silence. Maybe he lost her. Maybe she had a chance. But Leatherface wasn't dumb. He circled. He waited. He sniffed the air. Then the blade screamed again, and the tree above her exploded in bark. She screamed and bolted, this time toward an old grain shed. The door was rotted. She squeezed inside and barred it with an iron bar. She panted in the dark. A single cracked window let in moonlight. She watched, waited, and then silence again. Had he gone? She turned to check the back wall, and there he was, inside already. The shed door didn't open, it burst apart, wood shattered. She screamed again, falling backwards over old tools and bags of bones. He stood over her now, towering, mask glistening, saw coughing smoke. No, please. No, the last thing she saw was the blade coming down, and the face. Not of a man, but of something made from others. They found the car 3 days later, keys still in the ignition, doors still open, no sign of struggle, just muddy footprints leading into the trees. Ash Creek Road was closed again after that. Locals say it's cursed, that people still hear the saw echoing in the pines. But deep in the woods, if you listen close, there's a house that hums with the sound of leather being stretched, and someone still sharpening the saw, waiting, because Leatherface always gets his meat.